Hello and welcome to the Allegheny County Library System. My name is John. Today we're going to learn how to set up an automatic alert that notifies you whenever the library system adds a book or an audiobook or a movie by your favorite author, or when the library adds an item about your favorite subject. It's called an RSS feed. RSS takes three pieces. The first piece is a web page that tells you that something new has been added or that the web page has changed. The second part is where you subscribe to get notified of that change or that update. And the third part is a reader, or an RSS reader, the place where you find and where you get notified of those updates and those changes. Today we're using Internet Explorer 7 because it was built to handle RSS feeds and those kind of subscriptions. Take a look at this symbol right here. It's fast becoming the standard note to tell you that there's an RSS available. We're going to use that in a minute. Okay. Let's say we want to be notified whenever the library adds a book by John Grisham. So we go to our search box and we type in John Grisham. And then we'll click on Find It to see what's there. Okay, it says we have 73 titles by John Grisham at this point, but we want to find out when we add the next one. Take a look at this RSS symbol that we just talked about. It went from gray to orange. That tells you that the library system can notify you whenever there's a new John Grisham by sending a note to your RSS reader. So what we do is we just click on the orange symbol, and we get a new screen that says the library can notify you when something new is added. So what we do at this point is we subscribe to the feed by clicking on it. We get another box that says where do you want to put it, and we just want to create it, put it in our feeds folder, so we confirm and click on subscribe. We now get a screen that says we've successfully subscribed to this feed. So now, in theory, what happens is every time we add a book, you'll get a notice in your reader. But where do you find that reader, or where do you look for those notifications? So we're going to jump back to the home page here. And we use Internet Explorer, as I said, Internet Explorer 7, because there's a reader built right in. And to get to it, we go back up to our toolbars area. And right here under the star, it's our favorite center. So if we click on that, we have a button here called Feeds. And if we click on it, we can see that there's new titles matching John Grisham. See how that's bold and the one above it is not bold? That means there's something new in the John Grisham. So what we do is we click on it, and it tells us there's a new book called Playing for Pizza by John Grisham. And again, this is linked, and we can click on it. And it tells us that it's a brand new book, Frostburg's going to get it, and it's on order, which means we don't have it yet. But even though it's on order, we can still scroll down and place our own hold. Okay? All right. So the next stop, let's say we want to go back and do another search. Let's see if we want to find when the library gets a new book about Italian cooking. So let's do that. So what we'll do is we'll go to our search box again. And we'll type in, well, we have to spell it right, Italian cooking. So we type in Italian cooking, we search for it, and, I spelled it wrong. Let's back up again. So we're going to go back up, and we're going to spell it right this time, Italian cooking. Dreadfully sorry about that. Okay. So it says we now have 16 titles that have something to do with Italian cooking. And look, we can be notified every time we add another one about Italian cooking by simply clicking on our RSS feed. So once again, we'll go through the process. We'll click on it. It says subscribe to this feed. We're going to find out about Italian cooking, and we'll subscribe to it. And now we're going to go back to the library system. And back to our tools bar here, and we'll click on our star and feeds. We now have one for John Grisham, Italian cooking, and French cooking. So that's how you set up your notification with Internet Explorer 7 to make sure that you get notified whenever the library adds something. Thanks, and I hope this has been very helpful. Feel free to ask any library staff member for additional assistance. Thanks. Bye-bye.